thank you for coming back to round 3 of our Paperlander with 4 of the decks that we live brewed on the podcast.
Who's this we you speak of?
Okay, 2 of the people in here, not including myself.
Hey, we were thinking about you when we brewed them.
There is a Fiery Confluence in the Rakdos deck.
Yeah.
But now we once again have the battle of the 2 5-color decks. This, of course, is just going to be grinding value. Ash is on first. You kept 6, and Minh, you're going second on 7.
Good luck. Yep. Do you want to reveal your hand first?
Sure, I'll do my hand first. So we have the lands, and then the spells. Very reactive, but we're a control deck. So.
I love how that just keeps popping up. You're good, Ash?
Okay. I have these ones, that one to do that betterer, and this one seems probably relevant.
Yeah.
All right, you're good. Okay. Well, let's kick it off with our friendly neighborhood mystic or mana confluence into Noble Hierarch. Go ahead.
Did you take the one off of that?
No.
Okay, I will draw. And here's a tap Mystic Sanctuary.
Love to see it.
Should not be in the deck.
I'll play an Underground Sea and a Kambal Console of Allocation. Go ahead. One of my better cards against you, I think. I mean, each removal, but if it doesn't, we're gaming.
And even on the removal, it still hits him on the way out.
Untaps, draws.
It makes up for this mana confluence.
Untaps, draws. Play a Caracas, go ahead.
Okay, well. And all of a sudden, everything changed. Well, so here's the question. Do I attempt to hurt your mana, or do I just get free damage? Probably hurt the mana so I can replay the spell. I'll attack for go to combat.
Okay.
Attack for 3.
Yeah, come on, go back.
Okay. I would like to play this Bloodstained Mire and replay this. Then I will pass the turn.
So locking up that Crocus for that early mana advantage?
Yeah, I mean, he was gonna do it anyways.
Oh, yeah.
So I might as well. Okay, yeah, good. Might as well make him do it if I'm not really worried about doing much else.
Here's the reflection.
Okay. Blue white control.
Yep. And go ahead.
Okay, I'll fetch on your end. Good. Okay. I'm gonna try him that's not Underground Sea. Okay.
The teamer, so green, blue, and red. Notably, you have the Hierarch, so you can cast white mana without hurting yourself.
Yes. Precisely that. Okay, go to me. Okay. Let's go to combat. Attack for 3. Okay.
Ball to draw.
I'd like to cast this Uro Titan of Nature's Wrath.
Hello.
It's good.
Goodbye.
I will draw a card and put this land into play. And put this land into play. I like to fetch this one. If it's cool, I'll just roll cut them.
Yep.
I thought you were pointing at the life totals, and I was like, wait, did something go wrong?
Did you take a second one off of fetching the second for twice?
I don't think I have yet.
Okay.
I also have to get mine off.
Of course.
I'm going to take one more to pay the mana confluence. Alright. And that is my turn.
How many times can we cast Kambal in one game?
I don't know.
At least 3.
The question is, how many times can we cast it without getting a drain off of it?
Yeah, that's the real
So,
question.
yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Attack these draws. Here's a Drowned Catacombs.
Sure.
Because you're an island.
Yes.
Mystic Sanctuary
Go
is
ahead.
so good.
4 land drops. Still don't have access to all 5 colors yet, but
Got 3 of them.
Yeah, but
We have
with
2 monochrome lands in here,
Yeah.
so it happens.
and especially with the board state, you're able to play a little slower game, not worry about losing too much life.
Combat.
Come on, draw.
Let's go for number 4.
I'll play a Flourish Man. Fetch. This one, the Savannah, that is somewhere in my deck.
See, these are the days where I wish I had a library of Alexandria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Library in a 5-color deck, that seems a little greedy, but
Yeah.
Just switch out the Mystic Sanctuary.
Which is a little
I
bit
mean,
rude.
that's true.
Green, green, blue, blue. Oh wait, no. Guys, put my other mana first. Assassin's Trophy or Caracas?
Assassin's Trophy, the Caracas. I guess.
Fortunately, it potentially puts you on, like, you have a bunch of mana now, and you might counter this, but I needed the 5th card. So you get a thing, and I'm gonna escape my whole graveyard to cast this arrow.
Okay, let's see where we're at with this Assassin's Trophy.
Yeah, Assassin's Trophy not only getting rid of the Krakus, so it lets you keep these legendaries on the field, but also giving you that last card to escape Uro.
Precisely.
Well,
You'd think
wondering-
that Uro and Crocs aren't that bad into Caracas because you could ETB triggers, but the thing is, you only get it once, and then they have to die, and then you have to get a bunch of cards in, so it's worse than a normal ETB
Oh
card.
yeah.
It gets much better when you have a Krakus, though.
Yes, because you can protect them.
And
Or
you
just,
can, like,
nor
just
just not
choose
have to let them die.
Yeah.
I'll get the 1 basic in the deck. This is the 1 planes. That's in the deck.
Okay. Is this good?
Yep, results.
Okay, go for it.
Did you do your Uro trigger?
I drew the card off.
Okay.
Tap to path on the path hero.
I would like to gain 6, please.
That's a healthy life total right there.
For all the damage I dealt to myself?
Yeah.
I agree. Alright, fair enough.
Okay. Untap these.
So far, you've gained
Roll.
12. And
Here's-
none of it has been off of Cabal.
None of it is Metal Ball.
Here's Tygo.
Yeah. And
Go ahead.
Taiga, notably now, I believe your Reflecting Pool is now also a Rainbow Land.
Yes, I finally hit Rainbow. Because it's that.
Cabal.
Hi, Kumbal. How are you today?
Cabal good?
Yeah, Kumbal results.
Woo! Sylvan Carry good.
Mm-hmm.
I will go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Attack for 1.
4 blockers.
Yes.
I'll try to cast the Solitude.
A hard cast.
That's rough. This one, I assume.
It's loss.
That's fair. Fair. So I gain 2, you gain 3. Okay.
Wait, oh, right, yes.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. I'm not worried about it. Go ahead. This is the face of a man who's not worried about it.
Unrubs. Here's going down the bayou. And Solitude. Aggros.
You're at 26, I'm at 23.
And go ahead.
I would like to please dreadboard this.
Dreadboard of Solitude. Sure.
3 for 1.
Play this Kaya Orzhov Usurper. Fair enough.
Not even getting the loyalty counters out.
No, I will pay mana for this one.
Ooh, go ahead.
Now straws. There's the Sulfur Falls.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look for some action. Main step this one. Sorcerer Spree Brainstorm.
Yep. Brainstorm is the best sorcery in Magic. We all know this.
Yeah.
So, these two on top. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, if you have it, you have it. Actually, it's probably correct for me to shock this first. Niv miss it.
Niv miss it.
This is what the people came for, man.
Yep, Niv resolves.
Ooh. Trigger Niv.
Ash, how many are you thinking you're ripping off?
3 cards.
7, 8, 9. What we really want is like 4, but we're happy with 3.
Okay.
I think 3 is what you're gonna do. Those are.
Those are the misses.
Okay.
We get 4 cards. So we get Shorokai or Teferi. And I feel like Shorokai is harder to remove. So, I mean, obviously we're taking these. And I think we're also going to take... Teferi just wins harder, though. I feel like Shorokai is more likely to stick around longer, so I'm going to take Shorokai. And then I would like to cast this random 6.
Random 6 resolves.
And I will uptick my red at 6 on 0 targets and pass the turn.
And we'll
Okay.
pass the Niv.
In all fairness, I kind of saw that coming, but
He did his job. He refilled your hand. A lot of powerful cards I saw in those 10.
Yep.
okay. Now we have mana to cast our other spells, so we're doing stuff.
Go in place.
Yep.
Untap these. Tap these. Draws. Play this Verdant Catacombs.
Oh.
So. And pass turn.
Okay. I'd like to start by casting this Shorokai.
Shorokai resolves.
I need to pay correct mana for it though, because I'm a silly willy. Okay. I'd like to activate Shorokai. I draw 2, discard 1, make a pilot.
I'll respond.
Yes.
Orcish Bowmasters shall arrive.
Ooh,
As far as responses go, it's a pretty good one.
I like that one a lot.
I would have to agree. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
There was a zombie army somewhere.
Oh, right here.
So I'll draw 2.
So
That good?
so let's okay, so you draw your 2, yes. But we still have to do 3 things with a Orcish Bowmaster, because it's 2 from that one for that. And I think we bring Ren to 1.
Okay.
So he gets to, if he wants to trade the Ren to 6 off the board for Orcish Bowmaster, which he may, but
Just discard Knight of Autumn, I think. I will trade for the Orcish Bowmaster.
And then just a pilot.
Yeah, just a pilot.
1 pilote.
19. And pay green black for a Grim Flare. I have creature sorcery planeswalker. So that's 3. I have an instant in hand now. And then I'll pass the turn.
Okay, I will fetch.
I don't hate where I'm at.
No, I think the Niv Mizzet resolving is really the turning point of that.
Yeah,
I know.
I was sitting on it because I just thought he had something, and he did. So I was correct to play around it. But the 3/3 is kind of at parity with the Shorokai.
Yeah. But the Grim player, when you get Delirium, becomes a 4/4. Is that correct?
Yeah. But then it's really, I'd rather just block with a token than make this die to a Fork Bolt.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Because I haven't really played much that. Well, I guess I played a Noble Hierarch. Good. A Noble Hierarch. So it's weird.
And that's draws. is growth spiral and that in hand. So, do we salt the earth? I think we salt the earth. Can't we?
I'm
Is that a card?
scared. Sowing salt is, but
Sure.
I feel like Salt the Earth should be a card.
Yes.
Like, that seems like a Magic the Gathering card name.
I feel like
You
it's
played an Ice Age, and that's how they get to melt everything.
So, I think we lead with. Actually, doesn't matter. Try Assassin's Trophy, the short guy.
See, it's probably cold enough in Ice Age that it wouldn't matter.
It'd go like an inch down, but then it just snow another few inches the
Do
next
I
day.
have to search?
Well, because the way that
I have no more
salting
basics.
ice works is that it
Basics.
lowers the melting
I
temperature.
will choose not to.
Oh.
But if it's probably still cold enough that it won't,
Melt.
yeah.
Okay.
Tax. Okay.
Now they don't have the short kind anymore. It doesn't get to hold. Yeah, see.
Overload the dam.
I'm just gonna die anyways. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna float a blue.
We've entered a much more even board state.
Okay.
Also,
I
did
will
I,
gross back before we move phases.
Yep.
Or the tutor.
Yep.
That,
Yep.
I think, breaks the even board
Yes.
state a little bit.
Well, I have no hand, so like,
Yeah.
that's the reason I like, do I salt the earth and just clear the board and go no hand and just,
The
I
good news
mean,
is
I
that
think it's probably
there's no
correct.
nit visit for him to tutor for, which is
yeah.
Big sad.
big, very relevant.
also, I noticed, Ash, that you did not search off the trophy.
Only have a forest
Okay, so you knew that it would just maybe make the game last a little longer.
for no reason.
Yeah.
So I got two pretty legitimate hits here. I need to count my mana to see if one of them is actually a legitimate hit or not.
Are you short on mana for something?
If I need black, red, maybe.
Oh, sure.
So I don't have that.
Or maybe you could get like a territorial Kavu, just a big old beater.
That's probably not it. I think we will do. You're at 25. I actually really like Crocs here because I have Caracas.
Yeah.
We can do the
Carac
trick,
is your own croc, so
the trick we were talking about. My other legitimate option is Clothis or Bloodbright Elf, but I think Crocs is probably going to be fine. Like, he has to draw something on his first go, and it has to be something that doesn't just let me recast it.
It is unfortunately relevant that your two best hits, Niv-Mizzet and Uro, are both.
Yeah, but I mean, this shows I just have other good hits.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so I will draw this Croxa. I will cast this Croxa.
Yep. I'll lose 3.
I want to make sure I'm not crazy. I have no more. Okay. Yeah. You already spent Swords and Path. You probably don't have. You could have Prismatic Ending. The question is, do I just like wait and do this next turn again, or do I correct and play it again now? And you're drawing right now. That's probably fine. I'm just gonna pick it up in response to the second trigger,
Yep.
and then I will play it again.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Untaps. Draws. Let's see. Yep. Go ahead.
Well, I guess I should wait a second, see if I draw anything better. Okay. I will exile those cards and play Croxa.
I'll discard Fury.
Sure.
Is the reason to not just run that out to save the life off of not taking damage from Croxa, or?
Well, Fury, when it deals 4 damage to 5, she would like any.
You can choose 0 if
Yeah.
you
Oh, you can choose your.
Oh, do you think?
Okay.
Did you think it was a Flame Tongue Cabin?
Yeah, I thought it was empty here.
I mean, nothing changes. You just
Yeah.
put it in play and take 3 life.
Yeah.
Just put it in play. Take 3 life.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean,
You just thought it was a flame tongue cabbage, right?
Yep. Yeah, that was FTA. Not at FTA clauses. I was
I'm
like,
gonna tap blue, green, other one, and play this over.
I have flame tongue cabbage way too many mana of my
Yeah.
mana dorks in my day.
yeah.
Um,
Well, like,
I
here's the thing
will
about this one in particular.
Make that.
This is actually a very recent rule change because this used to say if it says divided, you have to choose one.
Oh, really?
It's only like within the last like year or like maybe 3 years, I think, that they say when you have to choose any number, you are allowed to choose 0.
So even if you say
Yeah.
any number, you
Yeah.
and
If it's
you
divided,
had to pick
yeah,
something.
if you pick divided, then it changes the rules. But they adjusted that. I say 3. It's been pandemic, so it's probably been like 6. Let's be honest with that one.
You can go.
Okay. So what did you do? Is this an elk?
As an elk.
Okay. Yeah. On this, rolls. Combats.
I'll block it.
Okay. Well, just make him use his graveyard.
Crackers.
Yeah. Yep.
Croxa.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let it die. Play a red land. Red, black, black. Rest of my graveyard. Again.
so I believe
And you lose 1 for mana.
Yes. And then I will make a food. Should be food around here somewhere.
I've got some in my token box if you need them.
You're good to go.
I think we might need it.
And we'll go through it.
So notably, I think this Croxa has done at least double digits. I'd have to say 15.
You got it. You got it.
All right.
Because you
Game
can see
2.
hand rates and
I'm not
it's
gonna
for
bother searching for my token box then. Was that game 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what we've learned is that if you're gonna build a control deck, you don't need 5 colors. I think we actually said that in the episode.
Well, specifically, I was saying, why are we playing some of these weird, like, why are we playing 5 colors? And you were like, because sometimes you want to play 5 colors.
Wait, so are we learning that you don't need 5 colors to play control? Or are we learning that if you're playing 5 colors,
You don't need to play control?
yes.
Probably both. I think we're learning both of those things at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, I think even more importantly, we've learned that medium blue is just great.
The main thing I've learned from this, watching this, is like, as I said previously, I'm like, this deck just needs better kill conditions. I just sat there and was like, okay, I have removal, and then just overall where the format's going, you need to be more proactive.
Yeah.
Like a pure reactive deck
Which
like
makes
this
me
needs a
very
little
sad.
bit more stuff. There are ways to do it. There are ways to play a very much more reactive deck. You have to play it in a very particular way. You have to be very disruptive. The most common way being the wheels deck.
The wheel stack?
You play all the wheels, and then you play all the ways to make wheels one way.
Oh,
You play
yeah, sure.
Narsets and Orcish Bowmasters and all that stuff, and then you one side wheel as hard as you can. That way, you deplete them of cards.
You play a vintage blue deck.
Yeah, more or less.
Is that Teferi's time box?
Teferi's Puzzle Box?
Sorry, yes.
No, you just you just play Days Undoing Time Twister.
Yeah.
And Wheel of Fortune, probably.
Yeah,
I don't know, maybe Windfall?
and Spiral.
Oh, yeah, Spiral seems good. And then you play Hull Breacher, so you just go infinite. Yeah, I mean, you don't go infinite, but you get close.
I feel like if
This
you're
is,
playing a favorable
you know what? We
wheel
will
with
go
that
for
deck,
it. We will go for
I
this.
feel like you might not need a whole creature to go infinite, but
I'll let the VOD determine whether or not I should have kept this particular hand.
This hand does a thing that I need it to do. Pretty much. So,
that does look like a 5-color deck with a lot of gold cards.
okay, I'm ready. You want to fill your hand first?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, hold on. No, JK, I'm only doing this. I thought I had a green source.
Oh.
every card is green. I thought that Caracas was basic for us.
But just think of the gameplay it would have resulted in.
What
You
gameplay?
would have ripped the green. You would have ripped a green land off the top first turn.
Probably. You can show your hand while I'm shuffling if you want.
Okay, so here's this. This is a very awkward card, and then these two. This is
I'm
awkward.
I'm so confused.
Okay. Done.
Okay. Here you go. Give me a nice cut. Cut me to the gold.
Isn't that about
It's most of
50% of your deck?
Yep. That's why I'm like, there's questions in this
Yeah.
thing I have.
I mean, we just do that.
Yeah.
That's the game right there.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the hand we're keeping, feeling 0% bad about it, and that's what we're mulliganing and still feeling 0% bad about it. So, all right, I'm here.
Okay.
Ready when you are.
Okay. Graffiti Tower, go.
Overgrown Tomb, go.
Glacial Fortress, fast turn.
Coiling Oracle,
Mm-hmm.
good.
Yep.
Hiya. I have an ionized. Go ahead.
Draws. Savannah. You know what? We're just gonna run out the monastery mentor.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Soul Herder.
Ooh, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
End step. Trigger.
Yep.
Trigger this. Ah, I got a lightning helix and a 1/1 counter. Go ahead.
So it looks like we have one turn to storm off with this Monastery Mentor.
That's draws.
Or a counter spell.
Very true.
I once drafted a vintage cube in which I was trying to force storm and got to like pack 3 and didn't have a payoff, and so I picked Monastery Mentor as my payoff.
Did it work?
It worked surprisingly well.
I don't feel like that's surprising. To
Like
me.
it was Monastery Mentor, and then I also just had some like expensive like cards that
Yeah.
like I could like storm off and get like a bunch of like rituals into.
Yeah.
So I had other payoffs, but like it worked pretty well, honestly.
Aggro.
No blocks.
Okay, take your 2. Let's see.
For anyone not noticing at home, Ash currently has no red mana.
Well,
Sure.
Why is that in here? Who knows? Draw a card.
I can tell you why. He's sitting over there.
No, absolutely not. You listened to that episode. I said we're not playing Avalanche. You said it gains 4 life. That's what Control wants to do. And I said,
Did I really?
fine. Yep, I
Go ahead.
guarantee it.
Wow. It's pretty bad.
now the question becomes, is the next live brew you're going to do 5-color Omnath, where it's just like Niv, 5-color Niv, except you do 3-color cards?
I mean, I would be here for it.
I'm gonna start by ephemerating this coiling oracle.
Ooh.
Okay, we finally found some lands. See, I really want to kill that Omnath, but I can't.
Isn't this at 2 now?
Oh yes, yes, because of that.
Yep.
Um, That's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Because I want to know what I draw off this before I decide what I'm doing this turn. That's where I'm at. That's not really a thing I can just do, so...
Both of the cards you have revealed, they're both instant, so perhaps maybe you just wait.
Yeah, the question is if I want to do this right now, though. Now we do it. I shall fetch. I want a volcanic written. Do I want double green or double blue? Probably the double blue. Go to Volcanic Island, please. And Ty, explain this one.
Ooh, General Ferris Rockerick.
Rokiric, I think.
Rokiric. So he's a 3/1 that costs 1 and then red, white. So it's hexproof and monocolored, so you can't hit it with a swords, a path, prismatic ending.
Bolt, push.
Yes, most of the removal in this format. And whenever you cast a multicolored spell, which is about 50% of this deck, Ash will create a 4/4 golem creature.
It's probably more like 55 to 60% of this deck. It's most of the deck.
Yeah, I've played this commander deck. I understand.
Okay. And I'm gonna go to my end step and Soul Herder my Coiling Oracle yet again.
You should tap your lands.
Yeah, I should. I got a Mox Pearl, which is
Not a land.
the second time that's happened.
Yep.
Not a land, so it does not.
This gets a little bigger. Go for it.
Would also like to know that we've seen a lot of removal from this 5-color control deck, but a lot of it has been monocolored.
I think we saw an Assassin's Trophy and an Abrupt Decay.
Yes.
And a Dreadbore.
And a Dreadbore.
And a Maelstrom Pulse.
No, there was no Dreadbore.
I played Dreadbore.
Yeah,
Oh,
you played
did you?
Dreadbore. I did.
You want to Terminate?
I don't think there's a Terminator in here either. It's just the green black ones.
The ones that hit more than creatures.
Yeah. So.
Wait, did we really not put a Dreadbore in this deck?
You know what? I think ultimate lesson, maybe spend more than 40 minutes.
Yeah, spend
when
more
you're
than 40 minutes and maybe like actually look at cards instead of just pulling up Moxfield and trying to think of cards off of the top of your head. But you know, that's what's great about the live brews.
Yeah, live brews is his own
Anytime.
genre for sure.
I've got some multicolored spells. So you want to start displaying some 4/4 elementals for me?
they're golems actually.
Let's see.
You're right. They are golems.
Yeah, they are golems. He's hexproof from monocolor, right?
Yeah.
Which is not Maelstrom Pulse.
Correct. You can stop now.
I was drawing his legs.
Or do you? Okay, I'll play a land to gain my 4.
Okay.
Oh, he's doing what control decks want to do.
See?
Okay.
Oh, you also get a mentor.
Off of
No.
Pulse.
Oh, I got a pulse. I get
Yes.
I got a
I think there's some actual monks in there.
Yeah.
If not, I have some of those in my token. I'm just gonna go grab my token box.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I imagine this. Oh, that's right here.
How convenient.
So, this just shows how much I value this Omnath. Attack with Omnath into the Soul Herder. See if Ash is willing to exchange his
That's
value.
okay.
No, he is not.
Did you just block that?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Coiling Oracle.
Yep.
But the value.
And I'll pass it for that.
Draw.
That ephemerate saves it all.
White, red, black, blue, green. Nim is it?
Okay, I suppose that's the value.
Yep, that resolves.
Oh yeah.
We've entered Magical Christmas Land. When we put the Soul Herder in, we acknowledge that the Soul Herder was there for Magical Christmas Land, and that's where we're at.
Oh wow.
Holy smokes.
So I mean, we got a lot of double ups on colors. So we get
Sure.
Azorius Charm. Dak Vaden's probably just. We really want to kill that mentor though. And Dak Vaden dies to your board. So we're gonna take Azorius Charm, Fire Ice, Eldar's Call for when you draw your Leyline Binding.
You just said Eldamar's Call, and then you put Knight of Autumn in that pile.
Yeah, I meant this one. And Assassin's Trophy. Is any of that right? Who's to say? Truly, who is to say?
Well, I mean, when you have a second shot at it at the end of your turn, I feel like the decision is a bit easier.
Yeah, I don't want to die to a cantrip or something, so I would like to please go to my end step.
Yep, that happens.
Soul Herder my Niv Mizzet.
Yep.
We're gaming.
I'm so happy.
Oh,
I think that was 9.
No.
that's-
Okay. So I'm taking all of those and probably also this.
I feel like Nimizet has pretty consistently been putting out 4 cards.
Yep. And now we have to go to discard.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to discard this Kaya. Probably this Knight of Autumn. I don't know if I need this Nihiri, honestly. I really don't know if I do. I have to decide, do I want to preserve to build a new board or preserve my current board? This is already strong as going, that's for sure. We're keeping this card, so we have to get rid of 2 more cards. How much removal do we have right now? We have 4, kind of 5. I feel like we just. Get rid of the fire and the what's this? The Nihiri. Okay, I have cards now.
Yep.
Very good.
Okay. Untap this. See what's the deck shows to me today. Oh, how are you? How are you?
I can die happy now that I nib missed twice in a turn.
Yep.
Did I ever? I never.
You hit a core. You hit a core. Coiling.
The second time?
No, the question is, you could flicker your soul hoarder and that was it. Do you want to flicker your
right.
Yeah, you had one target.
Yeah, because I blocked with it. That's why.
Yeah, you block with it.
So Ephemerate stays dead or stays an exile.
Yeah.
You said put Golgari Findbroker in this deck. Like Ewits.
Maybe.
But it's double green, double black though.
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yep. So let's Void Rend if miss it. Party time's over. Declare an end of party time. Make
my
a monk.
Nihiri. Oh, the church is their library. Never mind.
Yeah. Make a monk. Trigger my prowesses.
Yes.
And let's see. With this board and what you're doing. Or what you're doing. Oh, what you're doing. And I think we just send here.
That's a 3/3.
Yep, I have 1 prowess on. Oh, I need to gain from all math.
Yeah.
I'm gaining life. That's what this control deck wants to do.
I'm gonna kill the mentor.
Sure.
Take 1, 2, 6.
Yep. Pasta turn. Yo.
Plate's fair.
Yep. Fair results.
It's fair
Comes in
results.
with 4.
Yeah. I'll Dreadbore on math.
Yep.
Combat. Yeah, I'll attack for 5.
Sure. Go to 23.
Indeed. We'll take this. It's expected you to block, and I don't know why, because that would be kind of bad. Don't really know who's very good. I was going to carry stuff. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to mouse this. That seems like it's probably fine.
Yep.
Go for it.
So Ash, is that Windswept Heath in play?
It is important.
Okay.
Yes.
I know you have a lot of revealed card piles over there. Wasn't sure if it was included.
Always good to clarify.
Play this float shred. Let's see. 1 mana open. No, open and nothing apparent. So let's break this fetch. Grab.
I'll fetch as well if you're cool with it.
Yep, go ahead.
You said you had no stifles earlier. I tend to believe you.
Well, aren't you one of the people that made the deck?
There's a hot minute ago.
You know what?
Yeah. It was a while ago.
When all of these were
Things
built.
happened.
I can tell you this: the Rakdos deck is from before Streets of Cometa.
Wow.
Really?
It's the earliest of these 4 decks.
Are you sure? 'Cause I feel like we talked about putting Underdog in it.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I could also be wrong.
Yeah. This might be the newest because it has certain cards in it.
like Orcish Bowmasters.
4th Aerolingus.
Yeah, which, yeah.
Speaking of which,
Ooh, there we go.
That's not good. That's pretty bad. How many?
5.
Oh,
What if we'll just
I
do
die.
one?
If you are responsive, have your removal.
I don't. I don't. All right. Well.
Well,
So, Ty, your deck was from May 4th, 2022.
so
I don't know when New Capenna came out, but
Guys, I Niv Mizzet twice and still lost. Every game I've Niv Mizzet, I've lost.
to be fair, you got a
No, the
little
first
greedy.
game 1 of this match. You
Oh, I
visited
did. Yeah,
definitely
you're
won.
right. I forgot. I was thinking of when I Niv Mizzet against Ty.
Yeah.
I can still die happy because I Niv Mizzet twice. But it's 4th Aerolingus. Oh boy.
Oh look, I have a random haste fireball in this in the control deck. Sure, we'll go there.
I will say, Ash may have included Omnath and I was opposed to it, but I was opposed to 4th Aerolingus, and it has, I think it's won you all of the games that you've won.
Thank you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thank you for acknowledging that.
Okay, you're good.
All right, I'll be on the play.
Yeah. I love how both times he's cast Omnath, I've had a Force of Will and no second blue card in hand.
oh man.
Both times that's happened.
Huh? It's kind of mid though, no?
Streets of New Capenna came out 5 days before we released that episode.
Oh, 5 days.
Yeah,
So
which means we probably recorded it before
Oh
it
yeah,
released.
we guaranteed it. Okay.
This is a sure.
I'm gonna go with it. We'll do it. I would like to go grab.
All right. Would you like to show the hands?
Do some
Oh, yeah, sorry. You're right. I have these, and those are kind of like whatever. This is decent, and that is mostly the thing we care about.
Awesome.
All right, you're good to go.
Okay, so we have this, so it's kind of but we have a decent this part, so we'll see. I'm not sure if it matchups to this matchup correctly, but we'll try it.
Good.
Yep, we're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna fetch for. I'm determining which green source, and then playing this Noble Hierarch. I think it's just gonna be a Taika,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can go.
Okay. Okay, that changes the play. I'll grab a fetch, grab a bad lance and flame flash.
Okay.
Right.
I'll be at an underground sea and pass the turn.
So, two up. And that's rolls. Windswept Heath
Sure.
into Inquisition of Kozilek. There are responses.
There are your hits. And bring to light and a volcano god.
So 2 kill spells and a counter spell, and then the Bring to Light, which of course in this deck is to search up Niv.
Primarily.
Yes. As we've seen, there are other valuable high value targets, maybe like an Uro, if
Yep.
you've already gotten the Niv.
So taking one of these is redundant, so you just grab the counterspell. Sure.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
On your end step. I will Assassin's Trophy your Badlands.
Trophy Badlands.
It's a plains now.
Yep.
So taking advantage
I'll
of the fact
break the Heath while we're at this.
that you know the lands in his deck, you know that maybe turning that into a basic plains is probably better for you than just waiting for something else, especially because you had that redundant
Yeah.
abrupt decay.
Pretty much. Like, this kills Minskaboo and a few other things, but if he knows I has it, if he knows that I have it, just kind of good to go.
Yeah, you're good.
Do you take your fetch already?
Yeah, I need to take the fetch, and I need to find the Zagoth Shrine.
Well, we're gonna play this Volcanic Island and pass the turn.
I think that's correct. Let me see. Which I can. Zagoth correct.
It might have been correct to wait till he fetched to get his blue source. But if I drew a 3-drop, I wanted to be able to play it.
is correct.
Oh yeah.
Zagoth is incorrect. Let's
I don't
see
know if
if
that
I
was
have
right.
the correct shrine I want right now. So I need.
Rafine's Tower, perhaps? I don't know. That's kind of weird.
Yeah,
I think the
I'm not sure if we
reason
have
to
the right
wait
shrine I want right now.
is
So Zagoth
he
maybe.
can't fix his mana as well.
Yeah. With the fetch, you got to
Yeah.
do that. You're probably right. That might have been better.
Let's see.
I don't know though, because you're playing a lot of really good 3-drops in the deck. Like if you
Yeah.
like,
I just like drew like a Clothis, I want to slam it.
yeah,
Or give me another 3-drop.
Kumbal.
Uro, Oko.
yeah.
General Ferris Rokurik. But that one's worse when I have a
Yeah,
spells
I
that
think
can count.
Zagoth is the choice.
Zagoth,
Although it's
Zagoth.
not perfect. Like, you have to make some weird concessions at this point. Yeah. The Triumph I want's not in the chair. Right at this precise moment, it's not here, but that's fine. We'll make it work. Okay, off we go.
I take that to mean that it's in your hand.
Well,
No,
or
it's not.
on the list.
It's not.
Oh, I see.
Absolute draws.
That's on us.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, 10 triumphs is a little too many, so you
Yeah.
gotta.
Gotta make cuts.
Yep, Tadrian was a little too many, so we play Reflecting Cool and Fast.
Well, I mean, Clothis.
Oh.
Drew it a turn late.
Yeah, we were just talking about getting that that 3-mana Haymaker out and on an empty board for sure.
Fair, better late than never.
Yep,
Good.
yep, all the dolls.
Awesome. And I'll play this water grave and pass the turn. Which means I have green, red, blue.
Draws.
I have no white mana. So I can bring to light for X is 4. Just
Or
kidding.
not.
That does give her.
Coming from a control player who dies to Clothis a lot, Prismatic Ending is one of your best options.
Yep. I was like, I have an out for that, so it's fine. Go ahead.
Fetch.
Yep.
We do know there is the Bring to Light in hand.
I'll bring to light for 5.
Yep, resolves.
Well, that's kind of the best thing I could possibly draw.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because Minh is pretty much priced into dealing with that Clothis. But as we saw last time, 2 nibs wasn't enough. But Minh is stuttering on mana a little bit. Do you want to cut?
Yep, that we're good. I just hope he just has 10 lands and like,
Bad, bad.
but probability is not that.
2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, and then this and a this.
Ooh, this is gonna be our first 5 off of Nimbus, I think.
I probably just want to play threats. I think I need to pick a threat on either my Gruul or my Orzhov. Because I just had. Oh wait, Nip is a threat.
Yeah. Refuels and is just a 6/6 with flying.
You can just. These are kind of the same card. So we'll play the one that happens to be a creature. And pitch the rest, and you're good.
Contacts, draws. You're a bit late. You're a bit late. Swords of Blashers.
Sure.
So,
Is that a Vindicate in hand?
It is a Vindicate in hand.
so. Now we're in a weird spot here. So I can do this or this. And neither feels great, so pass turn.
Draw. We will play Mana Confluence. Play Teferi Time Rattler.
Oh. Yep, Teferi resolves.
Okay, then I will Vindicate your Zagoth Triumph.
Yep.
And I'll just check this up for now. Go ahead.
Yep.
So,
That's
Draws.
Down to one
Yeah.
color.
probably
Yep.
about the end of the game right
Yep.
there, cutting Minh down from.
Yep. Well, I'm not also
mana.
just not drawing lands. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not drawing lands.
we will play Coiling Oracle for green blue. Tapped?
No.
Not tapped. Okay. Ran 6 to pick up this Windswept Teeth.
Yep.
And then we'll minus this for a card. And say go. Oh, so I just say go.
Draw a land. Well, Rune. No, it's a white black source. So go ahead.
I am going to cycle this.
Yep.
Draw. Combat. Pull 1.
Yep.
We will return this Footer Foothills and play it for turn.
Yep. Oh, forgot about that. Okay.
Play a Soul Herder.
Mm-hmm.
Tick up to Fairy. And I guess we'll play Uro. Oh, not reveal that. And step out, flicker this.
Mm-hmm.
So we see that Soul Herder plus Coiling Oracle combo to draw you a card.
Yep, it's back.
Go ahead.
So Ash, as someone that's been piloting this deck,
Nice. Draw.
how dependent does your game plan? How dependent is winning based on getting Nim Visit or not?
It's not. You kind of just play good gold cards in a relatively even spread of 2 color pairs. But like you don't play this deck because it's top tier. You play this deck to cast Nim Visit.
Of course.
So I mean, it's
Yeah.
like we've said this a lot. If you just fill a deck with good cards, even if it's not perfect, you can win games because you just play a deck full of good cards. Like I think Coiling Oracle could maybe be Iceman Quaddle, but
I
like,
would argue that Coiling
without
Oracle's way better.
you think Quaddle's better?
No, Coiling Oracle's better.
Well, I was saying without the soul, the Snowlands is not even close.
Yeah. Well, I think I do lose for 2 here.
I'll use a charm.
Yep.
I have to fetch for that though.
Yep. Yeah. My deck's not drawing lands. There's not much I can do at this point.
Yeah.
So
I'll fetch that.
yeah. It happens though. That's the variance.
I appreciate you being a good sport about it.
Well, I made a very play. I'll tell you exactly what I'll tell you what it was once I'm dead, because it was a very interesting line of what do I think should happen. It was dependent on what Ash had.
3.
Yep.
We'll grab this Windswept Teeth. And end step, I'll flicker this.
Yep.
City Price.
Ooh.
Okay. Untaps. Land. Not land. Go ahead.
Go ahead, let her up. I'm just going to draw a card with this ISL, tap
Yep.
your pool, I guess.
Yep.
And then we will 2U and discard a card.
Yep. 2. We'll discard. Mana Leak's not doing anything with its fairy on board.
Valid. Let us actually play the Uro. Blue, green, play this Uro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw a card, put this land into play. up for this land. Put it into play. I'm gonna play the Stride of the Elysian Grove. Make that for a Blood Elf. Ashiok.
Yep.
I'll minus Ashiok, target me. Get all these ones. Exile your graveyard.
Yep.
Take this up and then go to combat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
And I will end step flicker the Coiling Oracle.
Wow, you
I think I,
3 for 4?
Hit anything other than a land?
I don't think so. You're good.
Untap.
Hit the Is It Charm.
Yep, you got it.
Thank you for the
Yeah, 2 games. So the one moment is whenever I had a trial mode, it's either cast Mana Leak or hold up Mana Leak or play Sylvan Library was the question. Because I knew your hand. So it's like, you had 5 land. So I'm like, if you cast any of your 3s, I can leak it. But if you don't draw up land, or I can just play out the library, because I know because I was looking at the Vindicate and the Teferi, and those were both 2 bad problems for me.
Yeah, I think I like holding up the leak, but I think in response to the Teferi, I would have leaked anyway, even though he had the 3 mana, just because knowing that he's going to be able to follow that up with Vindicate, and you're not really going to be able to use that leak ever again.
That's a good idea. I should have just leaked it just so it's happening.
Yeah. It's because like if you
then
don't
next
now,
turn
you
at
won't.
least you can run out library and just be like, okay, I just hope for the best. It's still not great. Like it's
not
bad,
a good position no matter how you slice it. So
All right. Well, next match I assume is Ty versus Nicholas. We will see you in round 4. 4?
Yes.
Yeah.
Round 4.